Let's lock in. Teofimo Lopez avoided Subriel Matias to fight Ryan Garcia next. We're going to take a look at why I am saying this. First, we're going to take a listen to what Teofimo Lopez had to say when he met with Radio Raheem, who was interviewing people at the Ring Magazine Awards. All right, we're going to turn this up because Radio Raheem likes to claim people's videos. All right, let's listen to what Teofimo Lopez had to say.
It's a shame that Top Rank has to put me with a guy on one offer of Subriel Matias who has no value, who holds no value. Why not get the likes of Jerron and his boots and put a bigger price? Or why?
Now, you heard Teofimo Lopez say it's a shame that Top Rank had the only guy they offered him was someone who had no value in Subriel Matias. So he's throwing Subriel Matias' name out there like he has no value. Said Subriel Matias has no value, and it's a shame it's the only person that was offered to him. We're going to listen to what Ryan Garcia said to Radio Raheem. And again, you got to be careful with this because Radio Raheem likes to claim people's videos. All right, let's listen to what Ryan Garcia had to say about Teofimo Lopez.
Like I said, I'll be ready for whatever happens. It's looking like I'm going to fight Teofimo Lopez, so that's good. You know, I've seen him today. It's a little strange, but other than that, he's ready to whoop his ass.
Well, wait a minute. It looks like you're going to fight him. What's giving that look?
I don't know, man. You know, you just got to wait. You got to wait and see.
All right. Now you heard Ryan Garcia said, it's looking like I'm going to fight Teofimo Lopez. And Radio Raheem tried to get a little more like, what do you mean it's looking like? And then he said, you're going to have to wait and see. We're going to listen to what Ryan Garcia's promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, had to say about Ryan Garcia fighting Devin Haney in the rematch. And here it is right here. This video appears courtesy of Fight Hub TV.
Shake's number one fight that he wants to make is going to be the rematch between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. What do you make of that?
If Ryan Garcia wants it, then that's what he wants. But me personally, I see no need for it. Ryan Garcia destroyed him, and that's the bottom line. So I think we have to make the best fights possible. And you know, there's fighters here like Teofimo. There's fighters here that we can match up Ryan with anyone and make a terrific event.
I'm going to ask you.
Now, you heard from his promoter. He's mentioned Teofimo Lopez as the fighter he wants to see Ryan Garcia fight next. And Teofimo Lopez was saying there's no value in a Subriel Matias fight. And I wonder if he pulled out of the Subriel Matias fight to fight Ryan Garcia, which would be a bigger fight. It's the only reason why I haven't labeled it a duck yet. Because if he doesn't fight Ryan Garcia, basically it's looking like he ducked Subriel. But hearing Ryan Garcia say he's going to fight Teofimo Lopez next, and hearing Oscar De La Hoya say that he wants to make the fight with Teofimo Lopez over Devin Haney leads me to believe that that's possibly the match that's going to be made next, because they're all talking like they want that fight. Now, here's why I think they're looking at each other, and here's why I think Team Garcia is looking at Teofimo Lopez instead of Devin. Devin's doing a lot like he's the A side. Remember, going into the fight, the first fight, Ryan Garcia got the lion's share. He had the higher percentage than Devin Haney going into the first fight. So he was the A side. He won the fight. Now, they took it off his record, but it doesn't change the fact that the world saw Ryan Garcia dominate Devin Haney. So why are the Haneys moving around like they're the A side? Why are they the ones saying, well, Ryan, you got to go in and roll in Vada if you want to get this fight? Why are they doing all that? Like, you know, dude, fall back. Ryan Garcia needs to test clean. No one's excusing him. If he has PDs in the system, then he should get all the backlash that's coming to him. But you trying to tell everyone and the shenanigans that the Haneys are pulling, lawsuits, trying to tell people to do that, if you're Ryan Garcia, you're like, I'm a superstar in my own right. I can fight Teofimo Lopez and make bank without Devin Haney. And that's what Oscar De La Hoya is saying. We can take Teofimo Lopez and make bank. Hell, we can get Richardson Hitchens. We can get Richardson Hitchens and still get a decent purse out of that. What are you talking about? Devin, where can you go? BOK Prime? What are your options? And I always tell everyone it's about leverage in these negotiations. So what? Devin's going to try to negotiate the lion's share too. Now they got Turkey Al Sheik behind this, so everyone can get a good deal. But the thing is, Devin and his team are trying to move like there's some shot callers. And if you're Oscar De La Hoya, you're already mad at the fact that there's a lawsuit out against your fighter. You're already mad that they're already starting with this narrative. Oh, everybody got to go sign with VADA 365 days of the year. And that's why Oscar said, like, I really don't see why we need to double back on Devin. The world already saw Ryan cook Devin. Most of the people in the world don't believe that the Austin ring had anything to do with the outcome of that fight and believe that Devin was going to get cooked because he couldn't keep his hands up and he couldn't stop the left hook. Now, I can hear the Devin Haney, Bill Haney, hired hit guns. If you even get paid, some of you just riding Bill Haney, hoping to get a retweet or a shout out. But the point is that Ryan Garcia is been A-side the last fight. Doesn't need Devin. If Ryan Garcia goes and he fights Teofimo Lopez, that's going to be a major fight. Ryan Garcia is going to do better numbers than Devin Haney can do with anyone else outside of Gervonta Tank Davis. That's the reality. So like they said, they don't need Devin. And to me, this may be a way of putting Devin in a position where he's going to struggle to find an opponent. Because if Teofimo Lopez fights Ryan Garcia and not Subriel Matias, that puts Subriel Matias back on the block as an opponent. And I don't think that Devin's going to fight Subriel, especially in his first fight back since the damage he suffered at the hands of Ryan Garcia. So the reality is it is possible that Teofimo Lopez pulled out of the fight with Subriel Matias to fight Ryan Garcia next based on these little nuggets that they're dropping out there. And you know how Turkey Al Sheik likes to do it. He likes to get these fights signed and he likes to work on these fights so that he can announce them right before he has a big event or at his big event. So we'll have to wait and see if we get an announcement because it looked like Ryan Garcia knew something that he couldn't officially announce during that Radio Raheem interview. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. You can listen to this podcast on all major streaming services. Cadence Kerfuffle. I'm out. Peace.